What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Series server. It's a great day, and I've been working really hard to get everything that I needed done ready to go. I've been clearing this area out. As you can see, two sides have already been cleared out and set up. We're going to go ahead and set up the other two sides of this build right here in this episode. First things first, I want to show you what I've done for the timer, because the timer is a very a very difficult system to work out. So I wanted it to be a quarter to a third of the time that this timer was running. So the easiest way for me to accomplish that was to take the comparator signal from this block and put that into a repeater based upon the number of items that were in there. So when it starts to fill up, it triggers the pistons, and when it starts to drop, it retracts the pistons, and we don't have to worry about it, because this is like a third, maybe a quarter of the time. It's amazing. It works wonderfully, and I can't be happier about it. I have been watching it a lot. Let me jump down here. And let's go down to the drop zone real quick. We can get to the building part here in a second, but I want to show you with the drops. I would sit up here just building away, and then a billion mobs would just fall down in front of me. It was amazing. Which means it's working properly, which means I also have a lot of the area lit up. I haven't taken out anything that I needed to take out just yet, and yeah, that's a pretty good haul so far. I've got plenty of string, I've got plenty of zombie flesh. All of that is plenty for a single person on the server. I do need to make this walkway look good. It goes out to the waterway. I wasn't too worried about where it is, because I can always change that location later, or I can always bring it by in another way. So let's go this way real quick, and I can show you what we're doing for today's episode. So as you can see, I've got these dirt blocks laid out here for these two already. These are where the obsidian is going to go. So the obsidian will go on these upper dirt blocks and go up, and I did test in single player. Maximum portal size is 23 obsidian blocks, so total dimensions 22, you know, the fun stuff. Oh, there went a spider already. So what I've done, I've spent, hello skeleton, as you can see, it works great. I've been gathering up all this obsidian. This was not easy. So we've got 8 sets right here, and then 2 more. So we can do a total of 2 portals on each side, and we will get more obsidian as we go. I want to get this episode recorded and started, because I want some gold. I want some Pigman gold, and you can't do that without setting up the portals. So that's what we're going to work on today. So let's get started on that. What else did we need? Oh, that's right. I need the water buckets. Water buckets and stone for stone bricks. Let's see. Do I have any stone bricks still? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be plenty. If not, I mean, I mined out this entire area. There's plenty of it to be dealt with. So we've got to fill in this area right here, and making sure to get underneath here as well, because we're going to be taking out this block area to put the water in. So we do that, and we got plenty of bricks, so let's do that. in Alright, now the next step we're going to do is we're going to put up this back wall. Now this is the next level for the water, but what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this water area right here using these, or I guess I can just use one bucket because we've got this water source right here. So we'll just go across like that, every third one, and then just take, oops, just take from the middle. And now, I really do want to find a way to fix that, but it's not going to be fixed anytime soon. So let's take these out right here. And now we've got an issue here. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot we need to take out that block right there. And then we need to take out the standing water that's right here. So we'll go ahead and just cobblestone this up. And this will probably send the spider after us, but that's fine. We'll deal with the spider here in a second if we have to. Beautiful. Alright, so now if we look at this, we've got flowing water all the way through these corners. And they all lead down into the water. So that's good. So we're good there. I don't remember how I got the other side done properly, but hey, it works. So let's go ahead and get this filled in, and we will come right back. That was quick. Now I can go ahead. Oh, I'm going to have to deal with the chicken problem too at some point. So as you can see, it does overlap a little bit, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Just load up this water. And voila! We're all set. So that takes care of this edge. And now we just need to do the same thing over here. And just like that, all is well in the world. We've got this wonderful setup here, and it's all done. So next thing that we need to do is we need to come over here to these dirt blocks. And as you can tell in my inventory, or my hotbar, I already have all the obsidian that I hope I'll need to get this done. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go across a couple, 2, and we'll go up 23. Alright, so we're up to 23 now. So we're going to go across 23. 2, 3, 4, 5. 21, 22, 23. Alright. So that's good. That should be good enough. And let's drop down here. And we're going to go back and go across to 23 and hopefully get everything set up. And I seem to be one short. And this is not a good place to be one short because it's at the very top. Oh my god. What am I going to do? I should have included more. Oh, this is not going to be good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find myself some sand and then just put a torch down towards the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. By the way, if you were wondering, this is where I went wrong. This corner piece right there. I had the exact amount I needed. That corner piece messed me up. Sand or gravel. If you're ever trying to figure out an easy way of doing pillars that you don't want to lose things with, just subscribe to this school of thought. You just break that block and let everything fall. It's an amazing system. Alright. So our first nether portal is up. And I don't have a flint and steel on me, do I? Let's see if I have some flint over here. I know I have some iron. So flint. Yep, we've got flint. And then there's an iron ingot. Quickly make a flint and steel. Oh, I almost forgot something very, very important. So we need to do this real quick. We need to add some fence gates or some trapdoors here to the obsidian. And the trapdoors facilitate the pigmen to fall down. So we need to put them in line here. Just walk right across. And then we just close them all. I didn't think about this, but this will probably cause an issue with my nether portal over there. I didn't think about how far away I actually am from it. But so be it. Did I derp again and mess up and make it 25? Or did I determine that it needed to be 21? Hold on, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's 1 too wide. Which side did I go too far on? I guess is the bigger question. So there should be one block in between. This is the second time in as many videos that Sad Ten0r has made an appearance. I'm just gonna walk off. Just walk right off into the distance. No, I'm not gonna do it. But still, it really stinks that now I have to go back up there and do the whole thing again. So let's do this. And that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. Torch is gonna go down. And we need to take down this whole pillar. Where's all that gravel? So, let me do this real quick and we'll talk here in a minute. Okay, so let me take care of this Skeletor. There we go. And break out the gravel from its terrible, evil domain. So now we have one wide between both sides, which means I hope I've done my calculations correctly. Let's see. Yep. Well, let's light this portal and all the derps. All the derps. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why is this happening to me? It's not fair. Alright. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I see where I've gone wrong. I went 23 up but I didn't take into account the fact that I had put the corner blocks in. So it should have been 21 up corner block, and instead I went 23. So what we're going to do instead, after I eat and sleep, is we're going to take up another set of obsidian and redo it. So let's come over here, go into the backup obsidian, and this time I don't have to do any of the fancy stuff for... Let's just do this. Put the torch there, and then we'll use granite. Why not? Put granite on top, and then we'll just pillar up. So, attempt number 3 should go off without a hitch, because that makes the most sense, right? I'm going to make something work on attempt number 3 that should have worked attempts number 1 through whatever. Let's see if we can convince this guy to come up here. Yep. Now come into the water. There you go. Go on. You're doing good. I love suckering these guys into the pit of water. I don't like this this pool area where they're stuck, but that's fine. I could fix it, but it's not worth it. Alright. Onward to nether portal time. Let's take that out. And be sad that I just lost a bunch of gravel to the setup. And there we go. Oh, that's so much more, so much nicer. Oh, and there's our first contestant. So, if everything works out correctly, he should fall off to the side with the trapdoors and then fall into the trap. And once there is enough of these rows, it should make it easier for them to fall into the trap because, let's see, 1, 2... Oh, drat. This is one of them that's going to be a little more difficult for me to do because I don't want to lose my beacon just yet. Oops. I can do obsidian there. I want to be able to have the beacon until I've definitely for sure gotten done with this obsidian, because obsidian is a pain in the butt to move around. Alright, so let's see if I have... I've got 10 more trapdoors. Let's put this... Oops. Ah, no. There we go. Alright, let's take those all down. And I want to redo this one. There we go. Now I need to go make some more. And then get this portal set up. And we'll be all golden and I can do the rest of them. So let's go do that real quick. And see where we're at. Just gonna follow these guys for a second. Take a quick break from actually doing work. Check and see. Yep. There he died, and there he died. So it's working fairly nicely. I haven't even put all of them up yet, and I'm getting pretty decent spawns. I've got 3 of the 4. because this other one's going to stay like this until I finish the other sides. So I just need to copy this dirt path over on that edge. So if we do this properly, we should see we're going to be one out from the edge. So right here, come in one, up, 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 up. And that should put us in line. Wait, maybe it's one more. Let's try it over on this side. So we're going to come out one, go up, there we go. So that's where the portal should go. And eventually we'll get all of these set up and lit, but for right now the amount of obsidian I want to have mined is not any more than what I already have. Two portals for the time being is sufficient for my needs, at least for right now. So let's take care of that dirt right there. It's interesting that if it's in the corner it's going to stay there. I need to find a way to fix that, but that's okay. Alright, let's get these other two done and show the finished product. Somehow one of my pigmen got out. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I'm going to have to make sure that doesn't happen in the future, because that's a scary proposition. I think we'll just... I guess I won't watch it for right now. I need to get back to making that obsidian pillar set up, and let's kill this guy while we're here. Oh, coming back for more, huh? That's fine. Alright. Back to work. I think it's turned out fairly nice, minus the fact that I boo-booed a little bit. So in the design of this platform was always going to be this size. And I had originally accounted for the portals to be 25 wide. And instead they had to be 23 wide because that's the maximum size. So, you know, you hang off one edge and be done. Well, the problem is that I've made the mob farm 2 blocks too wide for there to be a portal right here. Because there's supposed to be a portal right here and then the ledge right here. So I'm missing a portal on this back one, and there's a 2-block gap on each on both sides, because the other ones all connect perfectly fine. Now I could move this over a little bit, but I've centered the portals on the drop hole. So the only other thing I could possibly do to make this even remotely better, and actually I guess it's good because then I can just jump up here to the top. The only thing I can think of to remotely make this better is to build up my snowman and just put a snowman in each corner firing at the pigmen so that I can get XP when I'm down there. Because obviously if I'm down here, I'm not loading anything, I'm not XP farming, and I'm not going to be AFKing per se, but I might actually start doing some AFK stuff. I won't be away from the computer, I'll just be like watching videos and not have it as my primary screen. I haven't decided yet. It's one of those things where I'd like to actually get some stuff without actually AFKing overnight and just, you know, being on the server forever. In fact, you know what, let's go check our statistics here. Time played, 4.5 days. I've been online for 4.5 days. I don't know if that's good or bad. We've gotten 10 golden nuggets already. That's good. It's not great. It'll get better with more nether portals. We have... Let's see, how much do we have? Oops, wrong one. We've got enough for another 2 portals. Actually, I think it's 22, 21. Yeah. We almost have enough for 3 portals, 3 more portals. I might try and do another set of portals later on, but that is not in the cards for right now. I've made one addition to this farm, these snowmen over here. Unfortunately, I had 2 of them die. I don't know why. I might have to add a wall just right here and prevent them from hitting this poor snowman. And just do that on all 4 sides. But they're starting to drop experience. If we go down here, let's find our way down. And this is my my chance to get some XP instead of having to go all the way over to my spawner, which I've actually used because we have to have a discussion. See, I'm not going to have a second video this week. I'm going to have a full a Peercraft video. I don't know what it's going to be on. It's probably going to be on RF because, you know, RF is amazing. And we're going to be live streaming on Thursday, and then I will post it after the fact, but Thursday we are going to be taking on the Ender Dragon. We're going to take on the End Dragon. I've already found the End Portal. I destroyed the Silverfish spawner, unfortunately, but we're ready to go. We have everything that we need to do it. We've got the armor. We've got the weaponry. I mean, look at this bow. Isn't it an amazing bow? I think so. It just shoots. Bam. Sorry, I'm derping here. So, Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, I will live stream the Ender Dragon fight. So if you want to come out and watch me and say hi and watch, you know, for derps, because I won't be able to edit the derps out, even though I usually don't anyways. It's going to be a blast. I think it's going to be fun, and we might take on the dragon once or twice. I don't know yet. I think I have enough stuff for a second Ender Dragon. If the first one goes well, second one will probably happen, and we'll collect some dragon's breath so we can do some potions. There's a lot that we need to do. We need to go out once we get the Ender Dragon done. We can go out and find ourselves an elytra. We can go find shulker shells, which would be really, really nice right now. But unfortunately, that's, again, all I have time for today. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next one.